SMD Law is the official law firm of the Spartan Nation. Check them out on the interwebs at smdalaw.com or at 866-529-3537. No matter where you are in the state of Michigan, Upper Peninsula, Lower Peninsula, it doesn't matter. They have an office near you. So whether you need to send a letter to an annoying neighbor, or you're a criminal and you need defense, maybe you just have problems with elder law, check them out, smdalaw.com today. The official law firm of the Spartan Nation. Call them first, then you act.
Just finishing up, going in our 4th week of summer camp, which is unusual a little bit, so we'll finish it out this week. But very impressed last week with their scrimmage, just with the excitement, the enthusiasm, the effort, the toughness that we showed. Sort of back and forth as you went through the scrimmage. We went about 120 plus plays or so. So it was a good scrimmage for us. But focus now is a little bit more on Bowling Green as we get ready for game week next week, and we've got Fan Appreciation Day this week, and also we'll vote for our team captains and have a rehearsal scrimmage as well. So we got some things to do this week yet, but just keep it moving.
You mentioned the dog days last week, but is this kind of the toughest week because they've been in practice 4 weeks and yet there's no game just yet?
Well, they got a little bit to look forward to this week because we'll give them a little bit of time off. They'll have a chance to go home, maybe watch their high school football game and things like that. So we'll give them off Friday and Saturday. Yeah. So that'll be a positive for them. So they can look forward to that and get their legs back. And then we'll be back at it on Sunday a little bit in the afternoon, late afternoon. But I think they can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah. So I think that there's a positive vibe out here. Got good music.
Is having Friday and Saturday off the plan all along, or is that something that's been the result of just liking what you see and comfortable with where you're at?
No, we've always done that because over the course of time, you're gonna get your legs. You got to get your legs back. I think that's very important coming out of camp. You got to have your legs up underneath you to play on game day. So we've always done that. Really. Pretty much for the past 11 years, 10 years.
I could ask this every year, but what type of excitement level do you feel on this team, especially because they're kind of in a redemption mode this year?
Yeah, I think, it's been a long time coming. Our first game's been a long time coming. So I sense our excitement every day in practice, especially when we go against each other in scrimmage situations. And there's a good feeling about this football team. But even more importantly, I think we're looking forward to the first game and that first opportunity. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. We've gone through some things here, and it's not been easy, but I think we've maintained our composure here this summer.
Mark, certainly we're not entitled to a depth chart, so I'm not implying that we are, but that's a change for you, and you don't make a whole lot of changes over your first 10 years. Can you explain what went into your thinking process there?
I think you guys know some of the guys who are going to play for sure, but really, when you look across it, we've got a lot of guys that are sort of competing for that second position, or is he a 3 or is he a 2? Really right now when I look at our scout teams, there's a lot of guys that could go either way in that. So it's still sort of being determined a little bit in that area, and I think we have a good sense of where we're at, but it sort of seems to be the going deal right now. So, so we'll just stay with that right now and see how it all shakes out. But I think that's the fair thing to do with our players right now.
Are there any more players coming out at the quarterback and receiver spot?
Well, see that then we'd have a depth chart. But you guys, like I said, I think we've been pretty upfront where we're at with our guys as we've gone through this, and I've talked a lot about Brian Lewerke, and I've got a good feel for him, and he's been impressive.
Do you have any guys stand out in the scrimmage that might have improved their stock in that depth?
We've got a lot of guys, but probably too many to talk about. A lot of guys took a step forward.
From a health standpoint with this camp, how has that been, and is there any significant injuries?
We're pretty healthy, and I'll go into injuries next week.
Mark, with the competition that you just outlined, has that intensified practice at all because they're fighting for jobs?
Yeah, I think it has, and we've got a big freshman group, so anytime you have freshmen, there's a added sense of excitement, and they're doing things for their first time, and they're a little bit motivated to sort of get on the field their first year, or to make the bus on their first year, that type of thing.
You talked a little bit about the penalties after the scrimmage. What type were they? Aggression penalties? Were they discipline penalties? What kind of things did you see?
Well, we had a couple holding penalties, and when you have a holding penalty and it's 1st and 10, it becomes 1st and 20 or 2nd and 15 or whatever it is. So it sets you behind the sticks a little bit. We can't allow that to happen.
Moofy Hunt working a little bit at tight end.
Yeah, Moofy is working a little bit at tight end. You can certainly play on the other side of the ball, but we're looking at him we've got some different experiments going on.
What other ones do you have in mind right now in terms of Randall still playing DN and linebacker?
Yeah.
And any other? What about fullback? That's one that we haven't really talked a lot about.
Not many people do.
I know.
Yeah. Colin Lucas has been very solid there, and Joe Palangi's a graduate transfer that we're seeing if he can catch up to speed a little bit. And Max Rosenthal is a guy that's a talented new guy that walked on, but he's big, physical, and he looks like he has a great future. So we'll see how he progresses.
Backup quarterback candidates. Damian Cherry's had so many injury problems. Is he healthy? Is he progressing?
That would be an injury question. You guys are trying to
Okay, well,
trick
never
me.
mind injury then.
Must be the solar eclipse.
Never mind injury. I just threw I threw that in. How does he look?
He looked good. He's been doing a nice job.
Mark, Josiah Scott, young guy, came in, obviously early enrollee. How were you impressed with his performance at the scrimmage?
Yeah, we held Josiah out that scrimmage, so he'll be healthy. He'll be ready to go.
By the way,
Yeah, he's been impressive.
By the way, are you going to watch the eclipse? Do you have the glasses? Or
I
what?
do have the glasses. I
you
was going to
really?
bring them out and put them on today for you, but I thought, no, but just wouldn't be. Let's go straight. You do have them. Oh yeah, I've got them. I heard it's going to be cloudy though. So.
So did Josh Butler get stuff? Does he continue to move up?
Josh playing very, very well. So very well. I got to go, guys.